Hi guys, Rita here. We are raising our vibration 24 days and counting down to the winter solstice. Deloris Cannon, Edgar Cayce, the Bible all predicted a split in the earth. Deloris Cannon and Edgar Cayce both predicted it would be happening the winter of 2025. And what are we doing to raise our vibration? We are drinking 8 glasses of purified water every single day, preferably not out of plastic. We are staying away from heavy foods like red meat and pork, staying away from alcohol and heavy drugs, trying to make ourselves lighter. We're meditating every day. And we're forgiving every single day, everyone, even ourselves. We are maintaining a high vibration. So that's hard to do sometimes. If we are experiencing a lot of negative things in our life. First, let me just say that what we think about and how we feel perpetuates what we experience in life. Meaning, if you're always negative and thinking, oh, nothing works out for me, I'm always broke, la 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 la, then that's what you get. And if you think, money flows easy to me, then that's what you get. Now, that's easier said than done, okay? So if you grow up in a poor home and you hear things like money doesn't grow on trees and, things like that, then it programs into your mind a lack mindset. And so then you really have to purge all of that negative mindset and reprogram your mind. But to keep it simple, if you have a negative thought or you are aware of a negative thought, then just replace it with a positive thought. And really, we want to speak to ourselves like we would our children. And so, as a matter of fact, it helps to keep a picture of yourself as a child. I might have been, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, 11, who knows, or younger. But to keep a picture of yourself somewhere where you can see it every day, like I keep this picture on the mirror in my bathroom, or somewhere where you can see it every day. And so that you can be reminded when you're speaking negatively to yourself, saying, oh, you can't do that, or you aren't good enough, or you're not pretty enough, or whatever it is that you say to yourself in your brain, in your mind, quietly. Would you say that as your adult self to you as a child? Would you say you are not good enough? You are not pretty enough. You can't do it. You would never say that to a child. Never. So speak to yourself as kindly as you would your child, or as you would you as a child. This is reparenting our inner child. And that's super important to do. So that's a little bit of advice for starting to change the negative self-talk and dialogue that we have constantly going in our brains that controls what we do. And, you know, a lot of times we don't live up to our potential, self-sabotage, do all kinds of things to keep us stuck. So there is a way out of this hamster wheel, people. There is a way. So, I guess that's it for today. Today was Black Friday, and so I worked at my retail job, and it's amazing, like, how we are all just out just buying stuff, like, just shit we don't fucking need. Just piles and piles of shit. So much shit, and I am not any better. I do the same fucking shit. I got more shit than I need. Way more shit than I need. And even as a society, you know, and we are putting up storage units everywhere. Like, we have so much shit that we have to get a fucking storage unit. We're not getting rid of anything. We're just keeping everything. And why? So I just was observing that today. Just the hordes and hordes of people, and just piles of just shit, you know, that we don't need. And that's another thing, like, when there's a sale, like, we feel like we have to buy things when things are on sale, because, and that's a lack mindset too. And I do that shit too. It's like, I don't need it, but it's on sale, so I better buy it right now because it's on sale, you know? So, I don't know, just a lot of programming in our brains, in our minds, that runs us to do unnecessary shit. All right. That's all. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.